What would humanity look like if more and more of us were aware that there were uncovered layers of ourselves that are more loving, more compassionate, more wise, supernaturally intelligent, and coming up with amazing ideas and solutions? We're all capable of a transcendent version of ourselves. Do you know that it's actually impossible to not be connected to source energy? There's no perfect way you need to be you in order to be connected to source energy. Wow. You'd probably argue with me on that one, right? Because our sensation, our experience as our humanness, with these 5 human senses all pointed outside of ourselves, and these really incredible and overly complicated at times brains, beg to differ that that's true. There are so many ways that this reality and even consciousness and spirituality teachings pull us outside and looking away from the source energy we are. Have you had moments where you were maybe listening to someone and they were telling you of an important story, or they needed your help, or they felt like they seemed like they needed some reassurance or guidance or just compassion? You were offering them advice and insights, and it's almost like the right words started to come to you. And that as you're receiving ideas of what to say or what to write, there may be a part of your brain thinking, oh my God, this is really good. Like, this is better than I, as the brain, could have come up with. You guys, that's channeling. And you're not channeling a force of energy that's outside of you. You are connecting to the source energy you are. And in that moment, there was something special that you did where you allowed yourself, in the 5 sensory way, the brain-oriented way, you allowed yourself to get out of the way of the source energy you are. You allowed the source energy you are to come from the inside to the surface and to act as your humanness, alongside your humanness. Whew. If you have your own experience of that, where you've done that before, of course you can do it again. Of course you can do it anytime. One of the common questions I actually receive from my private session clients and from my coaching clients, they ask me regularly, how do I control when that magic sort of happens? I know for myself, I had exactly the same question. Once I literally stumbled across this gift that I have, I wanted to share it with the world because I could compare that version of my Jill with the version of Jill that I also love and respect and appreciate, which is my MBA Jill. The MBA Jill, the MBA brain, the regular Jill that was my first 39 years of life, couldn't understand how it was possible for this more transcendent Jill to just appear and just happen. But it was undeniable that that's exactly what was happening. So for those that are skeptical or critical of psychics, intuitives, and channelers, I completely understand. And I would be feeling exactly the same way had I not had those experiences myself. So I didn't need someone else to prove it to me. I was living it. I had unveiled for myself from the inside out a layer of me that is way better than a pretty awesome version of Jill that I already had. It's not my intention to convince to anyone that psychics, intuitives, and channelers are real. I can't speak for the entire industry. All I know is that from my own experience, I've already proven it to myself at the very beginning of realizing I had this gift and using it, and of course, over the decade of using it. What would humanity look like if more and more of us were aware that there were uncovered layers of ourselves that are more loving, more compassionate, more wise, supernaturally intelligent, coming up with amazing ideas and solutions? It's truly transcendent. To me, that is the definition now of transcendence. Wow. I know. So I am passionate about my work because I love the human race. I love human life. This reality, there's a lot to love and there's a lot to kind of go, ooh. But I am an optimist, and I'm especially optimistic about you overcoming your challenges and you allowing for completely new layers of you that make the other layers of you go, wow, where have you been? welcome to the party, right? And you can use it in your everyday life. Of course you can. Why would you not? You don't have to let anyone know your system. You can just be the one that all of a sudden is coming up with even better insights and even better responses than you would have had you only been using your 5 human senses. I want to normalize this. I want to normalize transcendence for humanity. We're all capable of a transcendent version of ourselves. I have strategies for how we can allow that and sort of trick our systems into being more and more of that. And it can fully be within your control. You can turn it on or turn it off, almost like a faucet of the sink. That's definitely how I do it. And the other layers of my Jill, the MBA Jill, the wife Jill, I got married in 1993 to my amazing and very special human that is my husband. And the mother Jill, that is a mother to 2 daughters. One was born in 2002 and one was born in 2005. The me that likes to take care of things at the house and make things prettier and better around here. There are so many ways that I, as my human Jill, have benefited from the transcendent layers that I am. It's incredible. It's so much easier than you imagine. And the unpredictability of it, the what magic do you hold within you is absolutely thrilling. I'd love to talk more with you. There are some links in the description. One opportunity that's coming up that may be perfect as an example of my work and experiencing a very different type of channeled message. We use a new way of channeling. And that is a workshop that's coming up April 23rd and 24th, 2022. This workshop is intentionally timed for 10 days after I get back from a 2-week trip to Egypt with clients. The Egypt trips that I've done in the past, I've done 2 before. There is a transformation, an additional set of upgrades that happens every time I go. And by having the channeled workshop available April 23rd and 24th, you guys will get the latest information. You will be receiving alongside me the updates, the insights, the new perspectives of big things and small things. The resets that I've been shown, sensed through the channeled messages in the past have literally had me just mind blown. And I know the last time we did a channeled workshop, we focused on the simulation theory, also known as simulation hypothesis. We were offered a completely unique and distinct and perfectly operational system, viewing this reality as a simulation, where we are not pawns, where we are creator energy alongside uncontrollable, random, dynamic energy and creation that happens alongside conscious creation. It explained this reality so beautifully. And given what happened that last time, coupled with the fact that this will be right after an Egypt trip, I'm even more excited about what will happen. For anyone that's interested in human evolution, in philosophy, in consciousness, in spirituality, I have a hard time believing you would not love what's going to happen in the workshop April 23rd and 24th. So go ahead and look at the description, grab that link, go check it out, and you get that early bird pricing as long as you purchase through March 19th of 2022. I would love for you to join me in this workshop, whether you are new to channeling and consciousness, or if you are a seasoned veteran, possibly even a practitioner, who is dedicated to helping humanity reach new levels of consciousness, improved levels of functioning, and witnessing and being a part of authentic human evolution. That's what we're doing here. You want to join me? Come and see. I'll see you soon.